Do not urge me to leave you or to turn back from following you. Where you go, I will go. Your people will be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die.
The story of Ruth. In the Book of Ruth. In the days when the judges ruled, a great famine fell upon the land of Israel. In the town of Bethlehem, a name that means house of bread, there was no bread at all. A man named Elimelech, his wife Naomi, and their 2 sons, Mahlon and Chilion, gathered what little they had and set out for the country of Moab, a foreign land across the Jordan, hoping simply to survive. In Moab, Elimelech died, leaving Naomi a widow in a land not her own. Her sons married 2 Moabite women, Orpah and Ruth. For 10 years, the family lived on. But then tragedy struck twice more. Both Mahlon and Chilion died, leaving Naomi without husband or sons, and leaving Ruth and Orpah without husbands of their own.
Go back, my daughters. Return to your mother's homes. May the Lord deal kindly with you, as you have dealt with the dead, and with me.
Word reached Naomi that the famine in Israel had ended, and she resolved to go home. She set out on the road with her 2 daughters-in-law beside her. But partway there, Naomi stopped and turned to them. "Go back," she said, weeping. "Return to your mother's homes. May the Lord deal kindly with you, as you have dealt with the dead and with me. I have nothing left to offer you." The 3 women wept together. Orpah kissed her mother-in-law goodbye and turned back toward Moab, toward her own people and her own gods. It was the reasonable choice, the safe one. But Ruth did not turn back.
Your people will be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die. Do not urge me to leave you or to turn back from following you. Where you go, I will go.
Ruth clung to Naomi. "Do not urge me to leave you," she said, "or to turn back from following you. Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord deal with me, be it ever so severely, if even death separates you and me." So the 2 of them journeyed together until they reached Bethlehem. Their arrival stirred the whole town. "Can this be Naomi?" the women asked. "Do not call me Naomi, meaning pleasant," she replied. "Call me Mara, for the Almighty has made my life bitter." She had laughed full. She had returned empty, but she had not returned alone. With no husband, no land, and no income, Ruth had one option under Israelite law: gleaning, gathering the stalks the harvesters left behind for the poor. She went out and, as it happened, found herself working in a field belonging to a man named Boaz, a relative of her father-in-law, Elimelech, a man of standing in the community.
The Lord be with you.
The Lord bless you.
The Lord bless you. Whose young woman is that? She is the Moabite who came back with Naomi. She asked to glean since early this morning.
Just then, Boaz arrived from Bethlehem and greeted his harvesters. "The Lord be with you," he said, and they replied, "The Lord bless you." Then he noticed her, the young foreign woman, working steadily among the gleaners. "Whose young woman is that?" he asked his foreman, who told him she was the Moabite who had returned with Naomi and had asked to glean since early morning.
Stay here in my field, and follow along after my servants. I have told the men not to touch you. Whenever you are thirsty, drink from the water jars.
Why have I found such you notice me, a foreigner?
I have heard all that you have done for your mother-in-law. May the Lord repay you fully for it."
Boaz went to Ruth. "Stay here in my field," he said. "I have told the men not to touch you. Whenever you are thirsty, drink from the water jars." Ruth bowed to the ground. "Why have I found such favor in your eyes?" she asked, "that you notice me, a foreigner?" Boaz answered, "I have heard all that you have done for your mother-in-law. May the Lord repay you fully for it." That evening, Ruth brought home an astonishing amount of grain. "Where did you glean today?" Naomi asked, and when she heard the name Boaz, her face changed. "He is one of our closest relatives," Naomi said, "one of our kinsman-redeemers." A flicker of hope, long buried, began to stir in Naomi's heart, for a kinsman-redeemer could restore everything that was lost. Naomi devised a plan. That night, after the threshing floor celebrations ended, and Boaz lay down to sleep, beside the grain he had worked to protect, Ruth crept quietly across the dark field, uncovered his feet, and lay down an ancient act understood by both, requesting that he act as her family's redeemer. Startled, Boaz woke. "Who are you?" he asked. "I am Ruth," she answered. "Spread the corner of your garment over me, since you are a kinsman-redeemer." Boaz was moved. "The Lord bless you," he said. "This kindness is greater than the first. I will do all you ask, but there is a redeemer nearer than I. Stay until morning, and I will settle the matter." At dawn, Boaz went to the town gate, where such matters were settled before witnesses. He found the nearer kinsman and gathered 10 elders. The man first agreed to redeem Naomi's land until he learned it meant marrying Ruth and raising a family in the name of the dead. He withdrew, and by ancient custom, removed his sandal to seal the transfer. The right of redemption now belonged to Boaz.
You are witnesses today that I have bought all that belonged to Elimelech, and Chilion and Mahlon, and I am taking Ruth as my wife. May the Lord make this woman like Rachel and Leah, who built up the house of Israel.
Before the elders, Boaz declared, "You are witnesses today that I have bought all that belonged to Elimelech, Mahlon, and Chilion, and I am taking Ruth as my wife." The people blessed them. "May the Lord make this woman like Rachel and Leah, who built up the house of Israel." So Boaz took Ruth, and she became his wife.
Praise be to the Lord, who has not left you without a redeemer today. He will renew your life and sustain you in your old age.
In time, Ruth gave birth to a son. The women of Bethlehem said to Naomi, "Praise be to the Lord, who has not left you without a redeemer. He will renew your life and sustain you in your old age. For your daughter-in-law, who loves you, has given him birth, and she is better to you than 7 sons." Naomi took the child, laid him on her lap, and cared for him. The women named him Obed. Obed became the father of Jesse, and Jesse the father of David, the shepherd king of Israel. A foreign widow who chose loyalty over safety became an ancestor of Israel's greatest king. Loss had not been the end of Ruth's story. It was the beginning of a redemption far bigger than she could have known. This is the Bible in motion, where Scripture comes to life, one story at a time. If Ruth's story moved you, there's more waiting. Subscribe and walk with us into the next one.